Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to tonight's ball game between the Stilwell Indians and the Fort Gibson Tigers. The lineup for the visiting Fort Gibson Tigers will be Branch, Carnes, Hollaby, McLaughlin, McElmany, and Trott, Morton, Igart, and Frazier. For the homestanding Stilwell Indians, it'll be Meredith, Soap, and Davis, Wilson, J. Brown, and Bunch, Freeman, Ross, DH for him will be Eubanks, and P. Brown. Leading off for the Fort Gibson Tigers will be Cliff Branch. Josh Soap on the mound for the Indians. Bunch is the catcher. Ball one. These two teams split a pair of 2-0 ball games at Fort Gibson back in late May. Chopper to third. Wilson has it, and a bad throw. It'll be E5. That'll bring up Carnes. Kim Carnes, the batter for the Tigers. Strike one. Branch on at first. Jason Brown holding him on. Bunt back to the mound. It'll be a sacrifice, 1-3.
Go, Brian.
Branch advances to second. That'll bring up Hollaby. Ball on the dirt. Defensive alignment for Stilwell. Soap on the mound. Bunch catching. Jason Brown at first. Pete Brown at second. Aaron Wilson at third. Aaron Freeman at short. Roller down to first. Brownie has it. Runner advances to third. Another sacrifice. Two away. That brings up McLaughlin. It's the first baseman and cleanup hitter for the Tigers. Outfielders left to right for Stilwell are Ross, Meredith, and Davis. Line drive to right and right at Davis. So the Tigers can't take advantage of the leadoff error and leave a runner stranded. At the end of half inning, it's Fort Gibson 0, the homestanding Stilwell Indians coming to bat. Bottom of the first, it'll be Meredith, Soap, and Davis for the Indians. Steve Trout is on the mound for Fort Gibson. Frazier is catching. Here's the first pitch to Meredith. Right back to the mound. Whoa. But the first baseman gets the out. 1-3. Josh Soap will be the batter for Stilwell. Strike one. One and one. This is the first batter so far today that's had a third pitch. Fouls it back, 1-2. Defensively, Trout on the mound, Frazier catching. McLaughlin at first, Carnes at second, McElmany at third, Morton at short. McElmany at third gets the ball and throws Soap out, 5-3. And the outfielders left to right are Branch, Igart, and Hollybee. Two away. And they'll bring up Johnny Davis, the right fielder for the Indians. Ball one. Fouls it back here, out of play. Never did see it land in place, don't know where it went. Count evens up 1-1. $21. $31. Roller to short, up, over, and OUT. 3 up, 3 down for the Indians in the first. At the end of one complete, there's no score. McElmurray up, third baseman for the Tigers from Fort Gibson, Oklahoma. Ball one. Top of the second, no score. Two-oh count. Two and one as Soap powered that one by. Painted the inside corner, count evens up at 2-2. Soap gets a new ball. Tim Barton acting as the ump tonight. Little liner right to Pete Brown. Drifted back toward the second base bag to make the catch. One away, the pitcher, Steve Trout. Swing and a miss, strike one. Trout straightening up his leggings and steps back in. Base hit in between short and third. First base hit of the contest. One out single by Trout that brings up Morton, the shortstop. Foul, strike one. Tigers appear to be a free swinging bunch. High, and the throw goes into center field. Gets by Meredith. So Trout will have a stolen base and then E8 on Meredith. It's a runner at third and one away. 1-1 the count to Morton. One and two. One-two pitch from Soap. Strikes him out on one high and outside. Two away. Brings up Igart, the center fielder. Igart, position 8 and number 8 in the batting order. Ball one high. Trout is on at third. He singled, stole second, advanced to third on an E8. 2-0 the count. As the train roars by in the background. Two-run pitch on the way from Soap. Shakes off a sign. Now he says yes, and here it comes. Fly ball to center field. Meredith drifting back, and he makes the catch. So for the second straight inning, the Tigers have a runner advance to third base, but fail to score. At the end of 1.5, no score. Bottom of the second, due up for the Indians. Wilson, J. Brown, and Bunch. That'll be the number 4, 5, and 6 batters. Big A, Aaron Wilson. Will step in eventually, I guess, if the Fort Gibson Tigers pitcher ever gets ready. Now we're ready. Strike one. Strike 2. Wilson's taking 2 right down the pump. One and 2. Fly ball to center. But the right fielder took it. He was playing all the way over in right center. One away, brings up Jason Brown. First baseman in tonight's contest. Ball one a little bit outside. Ball 2. Ball 3. Brownie way ahead in the count. Had the green light, swung and missed. He was trying for his second home run of the year. 3-1 count. Ball 4. Indians first base runner brings up Russell Bunch, catcher. And looks like we'll have a delay here. Trout must have hurt himself on that last pitch. We're back in action here. Appeared he had something matter of his shoe or something. Anyway, first pitch to Bunch. Well, I never did figure out the play on that. He's out. Freeman got the first base hit of the contest, but Brown was out at home 7-2. So at the end of 2 complete, there's no score. 9-1 and 2 batters due up here for Gibson in the third. Frazier, the catcher. Ball way inside. 1-1. One and two. Just got a piece of it to stay alive at the plate. Count remains 1 and 2. Ooh, hit by the pitch. Tigers get their leadoff man on base. That brings off the leadoff batter, Branch. He reached on an error back in the first inning. Fielder's choice, one away. Brings up Carney, the second baseman. He sacrificed his first time up. Swing at a pitch way outside. One and one. The second pitch was about the same place as the first one, but he didn't swing at this one. Hit and run. Oh. Wilson's second error allows a run to score. Branch scores all the way from first on the play before Gibson takes the lead 1-0. Hollaby sacrificed. Roller to third. Fielder's choice. Put out went 5-4. It brings up the cleanup hitter, McLaughlin. He lined to third base back in the first inning. Ball low. One and one. Swing and a miss. Hollaby steals second. McLaughlin in the hole, 1 and 2. Just got a piece of it. Hop back here and just short of the screen. Bunch couldn't get back there in time. Count remains 1 and 2. McLaughlin has spoiled a couple of 1-2 pitches in a row. Fly ball to center field. Shortstop drifts back and makes a catch. But before Gibson takes the lead, score a run on a big error. Going in the bottom of the third. Tigers lead it 1-0. Bottom of the third, Indians trail 1-0. Be Eubanks, P. Brown, and Meredith. Swing and a miss by Eubanks. He's the designated hitter. One and one. Eubanks DHing for Ross. Fouls it back here. Hits a tree and stays in the park. 1 and 2. Inside and low, 2 and 2. Full count. Ball 4 low. Leadoff walk by the Indians. Brings up Pete Brown, the second baseman and number 9 batter for Stilwell. You see if Pete is bunting on the play. He does. Down the third base line. Good play by the second baseman. Sacrifice goes 1-3. Brings up Meredith. Bounce back to the pitcher his first time up. Ball way outside. One and one. $21 the count. Pops it back here and out of play. Also stays inside the fence. Count is now 2 and 2, one away. Tying run on at second base. of 1 away. Chopper to second. Speedy Meredith out at first, 4-3. Now we have Eubanks on at third with 2 away, brings up Josh Soap. Ground out to third, his first time out. Chopper down to third base coach Steve Barton. 0-1 the count. One and one. One and two. One-two pitch to Soap. Goes over the fence, hits the stands. Count remains 1-2. Three straight 1-2 pitches he's fouled off. Deuce. Two pitch from Trout to Soap, 2 away. Way outside. Count will soon be full. Or is full. Pitch of decision. Ball 4. Second walk this inning. Runners on first and third, 2 away for Johnny Davis. He ground to short. Back in the first. Quick throw over the first. Soap was back. Swing and a miss. Soap bluff going to second. Soap does a delay steal a second. They don't bother to throw down. One the count to Davis. Two and one the count. Three and one. Swing and a miss, 3 and 2. Trout powered that one by Davis. Once again, the pitch of decision. Slow roller down the third base line. Pitcher gets it, throws. He's out it. We'll go 1-3 on the play. Indians fail to score at the end of 3 complete. It's 1-0 for Gibson. McAlmany, Trout, and Morton due up for Fort Gibson here in the 4th. McAlmany, the number 5 batter in position number 5. Takes a ball inside. He popped up to the second baseman back in the 2nd. One and one. One pitch. Hit it just a little bit deeper this time. This time he made it to right field. One away, brings up Trout, the pitcher. He singled in the 2nd. Line shot over the left fielder's head. He's going to get at least a double out of it. Went out double by Trout. McAlmany started the inning, flying to right. Now Trout doubled to left. Brings up Morton, the shortstop. He struck out back in the 2nd. Fly ball to right. Davis drifts back, but he can't make the catch. It'll be another double, maybe a triple. Overthrow of third, but Ross was backing up the play. RBI triple by Trout. Puts the Tigers ahead 2-0. Igart flied to center in the 2nd. Ball 1 in the dirt. One and one the count. Line shot to left. Ross can't get it. It's going to be down the line. It'll be the 3rd extra base hit in a row. A double by Trout, a triple by Morton, a double by Igart. It's now 3-0 for Gibson. Brings up number 9 batter, Frazier. He was hit by a pitch in the third. Ball 1 in the dirt. Fly ball to right. Davis come running in. He makes the catch. Runner did not tag. He just stood there. Davis has both outs this inning. 2 away. Brings up the leadoff batter, Branch. He reached on the air and on a fielder's choice, he scored a run. Fly ball to center field, Meredith under it, and he makes the catch. But a trio of extra base hits scores 2 runs for Gibson. Going in the bottom of the 4th, it's Gibson 3, Stilwell nothing. 4, 5, and 6 batters up here for the Indians in the 4th. For trailing 3-0. Aaron Wilson leads off. He flied to right. Leading off the 2nd, takes a strike from Trout. Wilson takes a ball way inside, 1-1. The count. Line drive to right. Right fielder, if he'd been playing where he should have been playing at, it would have been an easy out. Gibson is a strange alignment. The right fielder plays in right center, so just about any kind of fly ball or anything to right field is going to fall in for a base hit. Leadoff double by Wilson brings up Jay Brown. Skies it to right. Wilson tags up. Be a sac fly by Jay Brown. Runner on at third, 1 away. 3-0 for Gibson. Brings up Bunch. He ground out the pitcher in the 2nd. Brown, by the way, had walked in the 2nd. Ball 1. Great play by Trout. Holds Wilson at third base and also got Bunch out at first. Freeman, the shortstop, singled in the 2nd. Chopper foul down the third base line. 0-1 the count. 0-2. 1-2. Two and two. Three and two. Trout is trying to get Freeman to go fishing the last three pitches after having him 0 and 2.
Go, Blake, go.
Fouls it back. Count remains full. Looked like he fouled back ball 4. Fouls it back again. 3 straight foul backs of 3-2 pitches. See what Freeman does on the 4th one.
Bye, Dad.
Base hit to left. This time he gets an RBI out of it. Makes the score 3-1 in the favor of the Tigers. Eubanks, the batter. He walked in the 3rd. Ball 1 outside. Coach Steve Barton giving Eubanks a few pointers. He's saying, Eubanks, hit a home run. He's out at second, trying to steal. Hit and run must have been on. The pitch was missed. And Freeman is out 2-4. So, but the Indians do score 1 run. And at the end of 4 complete, it is Fort Gibson 3 and Stilwell 1. Number 2, 3, and 4 batters due up for Fort Gibson here in the 5th and probably final inning of this contest. Carney, the second baseman, he's sacrificed and reached on an error. Takes a ball from Josh Soap. Ball 2, 2-0. Three, Soap threatening to walk his first batter of the day. Puts in a strike, 3-1 to Carney. Pops it up on the infield. Wilson makes the catch One away. Brings up Hollaby, the right fielder. He's sacrificed and reached on a fielder's choice. Strike one. He fouls it back to the fence. 0-2. Hollaby in the hole. One-two pitch. Could be Hollaby or Hollaby.
I'm just kidding.
2-2. After a couple of strikes, Soap throws two pitches in the dirt. Count is now evened up. Fouls his third pitch back. This at bat. Count remains 2-2. Ball three was inside. Count is now full. Skies it down the first base line. Oh, Jason Brown ran into the fence trying to make the catch. But it just goes as a foul ball. Looked like that was a ball four that he swung at. It was high and outside. Pitch a decision. Another foul. This will be Hollaby's third 3-2 pitch. And it's ball four. One out walk to Hollaby. That brings up McLaughlin, the first baseman. He's lined to the third baseman and flied out to the shortstop. He's 0 for 2. It's the cleanup hitter for the Tigers, who are leading 3-1 in the fifth. Base hit to center field. Solid single by McLaughlin. Brings up McElmany. He's popped up to the second baseman and to the right fielder. Strike one.
Mr. Barr.
Soap can't get that curveball over the strike zone. 1-1 the count. Base hit. Meredith comes up throwing. Runner safe at home. It's 4-1. Brings up. Swing and a miss. Oh, 2. 2 on, 1 out, 4-1 for Gibson. Just outside, 1 and 2. Fort Gibson fans weren't moaning on that pitch for some reason. Two, the count to Trout. Another base hit. Third straight hit for Trout. Third straight hit for the Tigers in this inning. Bases are loaded and tripled, scored a run, RBI. Corners are in. The second and shortstop are back. Fly ball to right. Davis can't get it. 1 run's in, 2 runs are in, 3 runs will score. And Morton has his second straight triple. This time he gets 3 RBI out of it. Seven to 1. Igart the batter, fly to center, doubled RBI. Roller to short. Sacrifice. RBI. Eight to 1, 2 away, brings up the number 9 batter, Frazier. He's been hit by a pitch and flied to right field. Down to Wilson at third. He makes the throw. 5-3 on the putout. But Fort Gibson scores 5 runs. The big blow, a 3-run triple by Morton. Going to the bottom of the 5th and final inning is Fort Gibson 8 and Stilwell 1. Indians need a big rally or they're going to lose this contest. It'll be Eubanks, P. Brown, and Meredith, the number 8, 9, and 1 batters. Eubanks walked in the 3rd inning. Pops it up on the infield, and the 3rd baseman makes a catch. Pete Brown, the batter, he sacrificed and is only at bat back in the third inning. Takes a strike from Trout, who will probably be a complete game winner. Roller between first and second. Pitcher got over to cover. So those scoring in home, it'll be 4-1 on the putout. 2 out, and that brings up Brian Meredith. He's ground back to the pitcher and sacrificed. Indians only have 3 base hits in this contest. Pair of singles by Aaron Freeman and a double by Aaron Wilson. Ooh, 0-2, swinging at a off-speed pitch. Way outside, 1-2. Strikes him out, and that ends the contest. For Gibson beats Stilwell. Eight to 1. They will be playing a second game, third loss of the year. As for Gibson scored 1 in the third, 2 in the fourth, and a big 5-run fifth inning. Indians' only score came on a 2-out RBI single by Aaron Freeman in the fourth. For Gibson beats Stilwell 8-1 in the first game of a doubleheader. For your commentator Keith Neal and cameraman Darren Neal, so long from the ballpark.